हाँ सब आ गए मेरे ख्याल से।
Yep.
रोल 20 पे आ गए सब।
Mm-hmm.
खोल रहा हूँ रोल 20।
फ्रूट्स को छोड़ के सब है।
हो तो
अच्छा
I'm Lucien, bro.
right. I expected to read fruits there.
बोलो फ्रूट्स।
I am Lucien. अरे भाई, oh no, गलत
Where
accent है.
Where is that previous voice? What is this?
Oh, गलत
Okay.
accent. बलगम आ गई मुंह में.
Oh God. Okay. I hope everyone is here. We can start.
Yes.
And
Yep.
Let us go.
Okay. Cool. So, okay. Hello, welcome everyone. In my game, जिसका नाम we still don't know. Last time, you remember that you all eventually, पता नहीं कैसे, coincidentally or by the fate, you all met to this one guy called Creed, who was supposed to basically tell you that, who was supposed to give you a job, and he said that there is like, basically this is a very difficult job, and the whole like kind of world ending thing is happening, and he didn't specifically told you everything, but he said that he's searching for 4 artifacts and 2 of them are in like enemy's hands, so he really want the other 2 to be in his hands so that he can control the situation. And he somehow you are related to this thing, and by some different kind of means you all are related to this thing, and you all decided to go with Creed. Eventually you all decided to leave this tavern and visit that place that Creed was talking about, but there was a bunch of group of orcs and some thugs that enter the tavern, and they were looking for Creed, but you all somehow managed to uh, make them leave this place, and eventually Creed and you all started walking out of the tavern. Now,
Actually, we were going to go like next morning, and Creed left saying he
oh
has
yes,
some
yes.
business.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes. So basically, Creed said that he had some business to attend and he left, and he gave you all some time. Ki whatever you are supposed to do, you can do, and you all decided to do some things.
Yeah.
So if you all remember what you were supposed to do, can you tell me?
Yeah,
That
I was going to follow Creed to see where he is going.
okay. We'll go for that. But what everyone else was doing. Oddy, you were supposed to go to your family's house, but before that, you were going with Zamera and Bobish to for a like kind of a shopping spree or something, right?
That was only me. And
No, that
Okay.
was 2 people, right?
It was Zamera
we were
and
going to
Bobish,
the-
I guess.
Bob, yeah, the hook part of the town or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to go there as well, so I was taking them since I know the city.
Okay. And Lucien, what were you doing?
I was like kind of trying to find like the undergrounds, or not just the undergrounds, is where like the shady people kind of congregate together and just like go around in the murky areas of the town, maybe like drink a little, gamble, like get information.
Okay. Okay, cool. So I'll start with Lucien.
Mhm.
Lucien, you okay? You're out of the tavern.
Mhm.
How are you going to find the place?
I'll just look around for a bit if I see any shady like people walking, or like any uh, shady areas, like shady, like dark streets turning towards like places that are like dimly lit. I'll just go there, and looking around.
Okay. Okay. Uh, you try to find places that are shady, and you look at every nook and cranny, and you see that eventually you see that your friends that you have made recently in tavern are just ahead of you. Basically, Bobish, Zamera, and Oddy. They are kind of like going in the similar way,
Hmm.
and you look you see that you're still at a place where people are still docking stuff in the ships. There is like this ocean breeze that is coming, and you realize that you're still in like that dock area.
Hmm.
And eventually, as you walk, you see that Audi and Zamira and Babish are still ahead of you.
Hmm.
Are you going to ask someone around about any place that you want to be right now?
Probably just like look for like someone begging or something, and just not even just like a beggar, just like someone that's like a commoner, like a laborer, like a
Hmm.
watch guard or something, someone that would know the ground reality of the place, and then ask around if there's any place that I
Okay.
could find some information.
Roll a perception check on it.
Hmm. Perception 11.
Okay. You look around, you see that there are two, three people that are right, like kind of like taking break from their work.
Hmm.
They're sipping some tea, like they're just sitting in the corner, and they are playing some kind of game, and they're talking to each other. And with their like the way they are looking like right now, their appearance, it seems like these people have seen hard times,
Hmm.
and but they are having fun. From time to time, you see one of them is like trying to like smoke a bit, and the way the accent, the way they are talking, the accent they're using, you definitely realize that okay, it's a street accent.
Hmm. I'll go up to them, like kind of like just see from a bit, see them a bit, like notice them, like perceive them, and like then just go up and introduce myself. I'll be like, hello, what are you guys doing?
Who are you? What do you want? Please
Mm,
let us play.
what play? Are you guys playing something?
We're playing dice game.
Hmm. What are you betting on?
We don't have anything to bet on. We usually bet on our time, who will work
Hmm.
the extra and who will get some free time, something like that.
Hmm. Okay, I was just looking for places for some information. Any interesting places here where I could talk to people?
Information. Okay,
Hmm.
what can you give us if
We
you
can play
want to
a
know
game if you would
information?
like. If I win, you give the information. If you win, I put some money on it. Or if you need something else, just let me know.
Okay, okay, you can play the game. And he shows you like the area, and like he says that okay, sit down.
Hmm.
Um, you see that there are different type of like dices.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do Kingdom Come Deliverance now. You
Oh no.
you see that there are different dices there, and you see that I'm gonna make it very easy. You see they're
Hmm.
just rolling like 5 6 dice, and whoever
Hmm.
scoring the highest is like
Hmm.
getting that turn win.
Hmm.
And he says that if you win 3 times, uh, like whoever wins 3 times first win the game, and
Hmm.
then we'll tell you the information. and you have to roll the highest. That's it. Simple.
So it's just a game of luck, not dexterity or skill involved.
Of course, it's just a game of luck.
Meh, boring, but I'll play.
All right. And he prepared the dice. He gave you a bunch of set, and he takes the other set. Can you roll investigation for me,
Investigation.
just for the sake?
Uh,
Okay.
13.
2 बार roll
What do
किया
you
तो
mean?
मेरे.
Oh, sorry, 11.
Excellent. हाँ. You see that uh, you see that his dices, they are like they have different colors. They are looking very pretty, whereas your dice are like very bland and very normal.
Hmm. Can I like before rolling them on the table, just like roll the dice around in my hand, try to get a feel for it if it's like weighted in a certain way.
Okay. Okay. Roll a. Wait a second. Mm, I'll say roll a. What should I make you roll? Nature check? नहीं नहीं नहीं. Nature तो nature हो जाता है ना बिल्कुल. Not that. You can roll investigation again.
All right. 16.
Okay. You look around. You look at his dice. You look at yours. You check that okay, these look like normal dice, and you take his dice and you see that they are quite uh, a little bit more heavier than your set.
Hmm. Is my dice like weighted in a certain way? Like, is it weighted towards the 6? So the 6 always comes down and 1 always comes up. That's what I was trying to see.
Yeah, something like that.
So my dice are like that.
No, your dice are like very normal.
His dice are like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just say to him, let's make it more fair. Let's just play with one set of dice.
Uh, one set.
Any
Okay.
problems?
No problem. Who's that?
Mine.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Jolly, take my dice. Take care of them. Yeah. Okay. Let's play with those dice.
Hmm. Mine are normal, right? Not weighted.
Yeah, you're normal.
So as I'm rolling it, can I like roll it in a way so that like can I control the outcome a little by rolling it in a certain way?
Okay. Roll a 66 and acrobatics. Let's see.
Acrobatics are like sleight of hand.
I mean both are
Oh,
dexterity.
sorry,
Yeah, sure.
not
Sure.
6d6, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
6d6. Okay, 6d6 and what?
What the hell, dude?
Sleight of
And
hand.
yeah.
23 on sleight of hand.
Nice. I'll say you get like okay. You add like 4 points extra to your
29.
yeah. So your first roll was 29.
Mhm.
Let me roll. Uh, wait a second. मेरे को advance roller खोलना पड़ेगा. Shit.
Do I roll for you?
Wait a second.
Hmm.
Okay. He rolled a
Nice.
17. Ah shit. He says.
Ah,
So now
lad,
roll
what
again.
happened? Not feeling it today?
I'll win next time.
All
Roll
right.
for next.
I'm gonna try to like fudge it again with my superior rolling.
Okay. You'll have to roll again, like
Yeah,
sleight
sleight of hand.
Mm.
13 on sleight of hand.
Okay, this time you try again. You try the same method, but it doesn't roll the same way.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, I'm the boss.
Ah, nice. This was on purpose, though. I want a fair competition. I want it to feel real. I want the stakes to be high.
Yeah, yeah. I know
And
you
your turn
think.
first now. Go ahead.
Uh, okay, 17.
Sad.
Sad. Let's see what happens.
Hmm.
Go roll six once. Monkey, go.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I don't need to
Okay.
fudge it.
Okay. How many times you won? Two times. You know what? This time I'll win. You see. Oh, मैंने roll कर दिया गलती से. Sorry.
कोई बात नहीं.
You should have won.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna try to a sleight of hand this time again. Ah shit.
Holy shit.
13. Ah, nahi.
Again, you try again, but it doesn't happen. See, this is the first time I found someone who is like, you know, I'll win. You see.
Yeah, let's see. Do I go first or you go
Ah,
first?
I already did. Oh
Oh,
no.
go
Oh no.
monkey, roll six once.
all right, boy. Let me show you.
Okay. Oh man, I lost. Oh, but it was fun. It was fun. Thank you.
It was fun. I made it fun.
Ah,
I lost twice on purpose.
yeah, boy.
Yeah. So, where's this
Okay.
information I see?
Information. You know what? Okay. I say you are looking for people, aren't you?
Hmm.
You know this place. It's basically the place. The friends of people like us. They usually
Mhm.
dwell in caravan ward. There is a you should ask. You should go to caravan ward and ask for Zora.
Caravan
And you'll
ward as for who?
Zora. And you'll find
Rora. Okay.
Rora near Zora. Zora.
Oh, Zora. I thought Rora.
And you'll find what you're seeking for.
All right. Thanks. So, how much does a round of beer here cost? Next round of yours on me. Or a mug of ale, whatever you drink.
Ah, amazing, lad. Amazing. Uh, so I say 15 copper. I don't know. We don't go to tavern that often.
I'll just give them 1 gold.
Oh my god.
Here, have as many ales and beers as you can. Have fun, lads. Nice hanging out around with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Come back to play with us again.
Yeah, I'll come back. And as I'm leaving, this is here in their head, like mind. Lucien thanks you.
Okay. So Lucian, I hope you're going forward towards caravan ward.
Yeah.
Okay. Now cut to Oddy and the bunch of people. What are you doing?
We're just walking towards the hook port,
Mhm.
and where do these guys want to go? I'm taking them basically.
Okay. So you know that around the hook ward, like around this area, there is a gate to this place called Maker's Ward, where usually you find different kind of shops. This is basically a big market of Kalimport. You find all kind of shops that are like sell high quality of stuff, but at the same time, the roads of this area are like full of flea market. So basically, if, I don't know how many of you have visited Sarojini Nagar in Delhi. So like the big shops are like very big showrooms, but there the streets are filled with these kind of tents and people are selling stuff on road. and so you can find anything in this maker's vault. So you are basically taking them through this area, whereas your family lives around this brown part of the area where there is like a bunch of slums and yeah. So that's what
That's
you're
okay.
doing.
I'll go to my family after I'm done with these guys.
Okay.
So uh yeah, this is the part where there are all the shops. If you want to indulge yourself in something, or and I go forward and I touch their chest, I guess, with my finger. It's like, or if you want to indulge with something else, got it all covered.
Well, what do you
So
have in
you
mind
seem
when
to
you say
have
something
nothing.
else?
I thought that was pretty clear.
Okay. So when you said we are going to meet your family, or at least you are going to, do you have a room?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Is this an invitation?
Uh, no, it's not. It's not for the family. I mean, oh no, I just realized I don't have a place. Hmm. I guess this is not an invitation for anything then.
Very odd. But I'll take
Guys
a rain
forget
check
stuff.
on revisiting this no place of yours. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
for now, I'll look around the market. This seems interesting. I've never been to a really vast market before.
Be careful though. They're all gonna rip you off. Gotta find someone who rips you off the least.
Oh, no, no. I don't want to buy anything. I just want to have a look around, maybe talk to some people, get to know them, if you know what I mean.
Uh, I don't know what you mean.
Uh, well, I
What are people
haven't.
people?
Sorry, I, you know, have a stutter in my voice. I don't converse in the outside world too much.
That's all right. You should be careful then. If you stutter in a bargain, you will never. The price will just keep going up
Ooh,
instead of down.
nice. Then I can use my blade. Or,
Uh, I would recommend against it.
You
oh,
seem to have gone up here, so maybe you can, put in a word for us.
Seem to have what?
You can put in a word for us and get us some discount.
I could try, yeah. But as I
Hmm.
said, everyone's gonna rip you off. We just gotta find someone who rips you off the least.
Hmm.
So what
All
are you
right.
looking for?
Bobish, didn't you want to go to the blacksmith or something?
Yes. That's what I'm looking for, actually.
I see.
So I'm hoping to find a good axe. Something that will help us on our quest.
Oh, an axe, of course. DM, can I show them a shop which has axe? I guess that's a no.
Okay. So you all are. You see that while you are conversing, you almost reached to the maker's world. It took you like around 20-25 minutes of walk to reach at this place. Very quite far away. And you during Dockward you saw all kind of ships and stuff. During your travel in Hookward, you have seen different residential area and small shops, and still you have seen a lot of dock workers, but at this place you can see that there is market everywhere. You see people are standing there buying stuff. You see a lot of screaming and shouting of people trying to convince people to come to their shop. You see that people are bargaining, and people are trying to um, get their stuff, and you see some people are stealing stuff and like running away, and like there's a lot of mess in this place. but at the same time you see smiling faces of some people who are like very happy with whatever they have bought, and you see very a lot of stuff that you haven't seen before, some exotic stuff, uh, some stuff that you would never get to see anywhere else. So yeah, this kind of market it is. And yeah, you see some people are selling food, vegetables, but some people are selling some uh, exotic potions and stuff. Some people are selling liquor. So, like, what are you looking for now?
Mhm.
An axe shop.
Okay.
Blacksmith shop, basically.
I say, Kush, do you need any help, like in the sense to remember, or you're just gonna look around and enter in any shop?
I would. I mean, if I know.
Okay. You at this place, there are some places that you can them and stuff.
Mhm.
For an axe, you here. Wait a second. Basically, in the middle of the market, in the area where people usually you see the most but you know that this guy is who like make the best stuff in the whole market, and you also have your like you have some connection with this guy too, so you know this shop is the best place to go.
Hmm. Oh, let's go here. This is called the Burning Sword. They have weapons.
Hmm. Sounds like a cool name.
So we enter. What's
Mm. Okay.
what are you looking for? An axe, you said?
Yep. A great axe. Something
Okay.
magical,
Oh,
ideally.
great and
uh,
magical.
okay, so
Mr.
you enter
Burning
the
Sword.
shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the four walls of this shop are shop, and it's like a museum of weapons, and you see that people are there are people standing here and there, and they're looking around, they're seeing, they're choosing their weapons, and there are some helpers that are helping them different sizes of swords, and people are trying to pick like different kind of weapons. And you see in the center there is a small desk in which a guy is sitting, and you remember his name is uh, 8 minute, let me check. Okay, his name is Alexander, and you see that he's like kind of writing something on his book. It's a very big book and seems like a ledger or something, and he's kind of writing something.
Mhm.
Mr. Alexander Burning.
I should ask you the thing that you just asked me. What are you doing here? And who are
Need a
these people
great
with you?
axe. Yeah, I got some customers for you, and I hope our deal with getting some commission is still on. So rip them off.
Okay, okay. Ah, come on. Oddy's friends are my friends. Come on, I'll show you what is there. What do you want? A great axe, you ask?
Yeah. So I'll approach him, basically flexing all my muscles, trying to intimidate them or impress him. He doesn't know what I'm doing.
Roll
Mhm.
a intimidation, but it's gonna be high. So
Intimidation? Sure, I guess.
Oh. Okay. He says,
He looks too dumb to be intimidating.
nice muscles. Even I go to gym sometime, and he flexes his muscles too. And he says,
Mm.
so this is, and he like present you, like he takes you to one of the corner, and you can see there are different kind of great acts that
Mhm.
are just like uh, in the presentation, and you can see like yeah, choose one for you. The normal great axe will cost you like around 30 gold pieces.
Mhm. What about something better than that? I already have one with me, if you can see.
Oh, better than that, I'll say. Well, that are quite costly. And he takes you to a different corner, and you see there are like 3 and 4 great axe that are like inside some casings, like glass casing, and he says, well, the cheapest magical one will cost you around 500 gold pieces. Yeah.
500. So,
Well,
Mr.
that's the price.
Alexander, you seem like a really great guy.
Of course, I am a great guy.
Yeah, Alexander the Great. I was thinking that maybe we can, maybe we can enter some sort of sponsorship. As you can see,
Oh.
yeah, as you can
Mm-hmm.
see, you already know Oddy already, and you know that he's an adventurer. And we will be going out trying to find some great loot, fighting.
Oddy, you became an adventurer since when?
Oh, since tomorrow, I guess.
Since tomorrow, so you're not an adventurer yet?
I
Wait, he's
don't
not
know.
one.
Maybe I am.
Maybe I am, maybe I am not. Maybe I
I'll see
have a
that.
home, maybe I don't.
I don't. I'm. It's hard,
Oddy. Well, you have quite a bunch of new friends.
Anyway,
Well, you know what? I like the idea of sponsorship. I need some more explanation. What would you do for me if I sponsor you?
hmm, tell you what, whatever loot I'll get, I'll give you 30% of it. And you can believe that it's going to be pretty great loot.
Okay, so
The
you are
next time
kind
I
of
turn, the next
telling
time
me
I
that
turn to you,
you're telling me that you're gonna pay in EMI or something. This is what you're saying.
not an EMI. The next time I come back here, I'll give you 30% of my loot, whatever it might be.
And how do I know that your 30% will bring me any profit? What if you find 50 gold or 100 gold or something like that?
Don't think in terms of soft monetary profit. Just think about how much you will be able to advertise your product.
Okay. And he looks at Audi. Audi, what is your expression on this?
I think I walk up forward closer and I put my hands on his shoulders. I think a lot of great things are coming for us. And if we survive this, that's the big if. But if we survive this, we might get our hands on some really, really good stuff. So you do what you think is right for you, but I think you might be able to make a good buck out of it.
Roll a persuasion check. Anyone with advantage. Audi or Bob.
Hmm, okay.
Uh,
Thank you.
Amazing.
Oh
Good
god.
rolls. 10.
Audi, what the hell? Say that. Why don't you pay me 20% of it, and later on the 30% of profit that you're talking about on your treasure?
Hmm. So you
Hmm.
said that a normal great axe is 30 gold pieces, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Here, take mine and take 50 of my gold pieces. I'll give you 80 gold pieces right now.
अरे बट 20% होता क्या है?
100.
Okay, cool. Hmm. Okay, you are gonna give me what? Your axe, great axe,
You have my
okay,
axe.
and my sword. I've seen that play. Okay,
Yeah, then you know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna roll a d20. Okay, this guy and
Alright.
the remaining 75 you can pay to the register there, and yeah, I'll basically sponsor you.
45, right? I need to pay 75 now.
Yeah, you because he rolled a 7.
Mhm.
So
So I'll turn to Zamera and Oddy and ask them if anyone of you can lend me 25 gold pieces. Or both of you together can lend me 25 gold pieces.
I'm a little short. As you see, I don't have a house, so I will have to be out. Sorry.
Uh, you know, why not? It's for a good cause.
Ah,
I'll give you
sure.
25 from my side at least.
Thank you. You have a good god for that. So 25 from Zamira and 50 from me. And my great axe.
okay. And he says go pay to the register first, and I'll
Mhm.
prepare the sword first. And you see he used some magic and he removed casing. You see the magic casing is floating, and then you see the axe is floating, and the casing is getting closed again, and the axe is right now hovering in the air, and he's waiting for you to like go to the register and pay at the register.
Okay.
You didn't ask what kind of magic there is in that axe.
Yeah, I was going to do that. So I'll just approach him first and see what and ask him, what does it do? Using its magic sword,
Uh,
magic axe.
मेरे को देखना पड़ेगा वैसे तो it's a +1 magic sword, so like you get both attack and damage +1.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
Good. Fine then. That sounds reasonable to me, and I'll hand over the money and my money. Yeah.
Okay, so you go to the register, you see the register is basically is like the page turn itself, and you put the coins and you see that things started to writing there, like kind of like bill is like you can see a bill creation, and suddenly a paper and you see the sponsorship information and stuff that is being written there, and suddenly the paper tears in half, and the half of the piece just lands in your hand, and
Mhm.
you see the book is getting closed now, uh, and yeah, that's what happens.
Cool. So yeah, I'll stand behind the shopkeeper of Great Alexander and just stand behind him menacingly till he hands over the axe.
Okay, and he moves, and he like the floating axe now lands on your palm, and he says, "Ah, take care of this. It's one of the best." And yes,
Let's see
you
how
get
great it
your
is.
you get your axe. What you can do, go to your great axe ka like information setting,
Mhm.
and you can just there is a you know what, we'll add +1 in both attack
I
and
already did.
damage
You
whenever
can
you
actually
will.
just go to the compendium and like get a
Uh-huh.
I
+1
already added
from
it.
there. Yeah.
I did it. Yeah.
अच्छा 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 ओके
कर
हाँ
दिया.
कंपाउंड भूल जाती हूँ सॉरी
Yeah, कर दिया है मैंने. That's
ओके वेट अ सेकंड now okay so you got your axe anything else you want to do
Mhm. Yeah, that's it.
okay
All right. Thank you,
And
Zamera. I'll pay you back later with interest.
Oddy Alexander come close to you and he says, "Well, I hope adventuring works for you, Oddy. You know, you are one of the best I've ever met." So,
I hope
and
it works
he
as well.
and he say, and I hope the sponsorship works too. These kind of things do give me a kind of advertisement and marketing. So I'm just believing in you. And he says ciao and he leaves.
Amazing.
Hmm.
He lives out of his own shop.
अरे मतलब he leaves from that area to another area, but that इतना बड़ा shop है.
Um.
That-
All right, lads. Anything else?
well, that's fine for me. This works. What about you, Audie? Like, he just said that you are not an adventurer. What can you actually do?
Yeah, I am not. I have not really done anything. I just developed some magic some time back because of things that happened. But that's not important. I
I'd
think I'll
say
be able to
that's
handle my own, but
I'd say that's
I
pretty important. So it's better
that's
if you
important.
just it's better to know what you have been up to.
Oh, I have not been up to anything. I'm just trying to make ends meet by any means possible.
Hmm.
And
Cool.
I was told that someone needed help with some magic. I do know magic, although uh not the damaging kind, not the uh combat centric magic. So I
Hmm.
was not expecting an adventure. Uh, but I guess we're going now.
Are you one of those tricksters? I knew one before I died.
Oh, by tricksters, do you mean this? And I cast minor illusion to make like a flame appear in my hand.
Hmm. Yes, exactly that.
Yeah, I can
Heretics.
do. I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Hmm. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
well, Oddy,
Uh,
you don't have to worry about dying, at least when I'm around. Lathander will protect you.
Oh, thank you. I'll make sure to hide behind you.
Anything, if you can manage to kill them, Lathander will be by your side.
I don't know if I can kill them. I have serious allergies. Sorry, not allergies. I really freak
Uh-huh,
out. I pass out when I see blood. So I don't know how I'll be able to kill anyone, but I'm sure I can help you in some way.
I see. So you're one of those. I hope you don't become a weight in this party. We will be eventually seeing
I,
some blood.
I hope not. Let's see.
okay. Thank you for telling me, Kush. You made it difficult for yourself. Okay. Now you all are like doing whatever you are doing. Uh, let's come back to Melamir. Melamir, you see that Creed is kind of in hurry. He leaves the tavern and he sees walking in fast pace. And yeah, you see that he's just going towards the most a very crowded area of the dock
Mhm.
world itself, where you see different tall buildings, and you see a lot of cargo that is sitting there. You see that some banners are floating,
Hmm.
and eventually he end up going inside a big one of the big towers.
Okay. So I wait for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then I very nonchalantly, very unassumingly, I walk up to the door and how to say, I kind of try to very non-suspiciously look inside.
Okay. Can
Try to
you
spot. I tried to spot Creed wherever he
okay.
is.
Okay. Can you roll a deception check as well as a perception check, like both?
Okay. There's the reception perception.
Okay. You look around. You're very interested in what Creed is doing right now, so you don't really give much attention to your surrounding. You just know that a lot of people are there,
Hmm.
and that's it. That's what you notice, and eventually you look inside, and you see that Creed is talking to someone, and suddenly someone approaches you and
Hmm.
says, oh, "Oi, what are you looking at?
Hmm.
What do you want?"
I'm trying to find like my friend said he would be like waiting for me over here. I'm trying to find him, but I don't see him.
Why are you looking for your friend?
What do you mean? Why are you looking for your friend? Don't people look for their friends in general?
Yeah, yes, they do. But why are
I
you
don't see how
looking?
any of this is your business.
Because these are protected areas. These are protected by the
And
King's Guard. These buildings.
okay, so
And
I'd like to say that I'm not even like wearing a weapon. Like there's no weapon on me. Like sure, I have a small dagger in a sheath, but like apart from the dagger, I don't seem to have any weapon on. So
mm,
I kind of like spread my hands and like protect it. Or does it look like I'm here to like stir up anything? I don't even have a weapon.
uh, listen, Mister. I don't want uh, any problem. Just these buildings are protected by the King's Guard, and you
Hmm.
cannot loiter around here. So
So okay, so Melamir immediately like okay, so I look at him like is he wearing any kind of uniform? Like is he part of the King's Guard?
you see that he is wearing a normal armor,
Hmm.
and you see there is a kind of a badge that he's wearing.
Hmm.
And can you roll a history check for me?
History check.
Oh, okay, not 20. It seems like during your time, you
Hmm.
have studied a lot about the geography of fair, and how different kind of like kingdoms work
Hmm.
in the whole realm. And you have studied about Kalimport as well. And the badge that he's wearing, you realize that it's basically the badge of the royalty, the sultans of Kalimport.
Okay.
But you see that it's a little bit different. Like it have the similar designs, but it's like someone tried to like branded them, like basically cut them in half, so you see a mark uh, just in between the badge. It's like someone tried to cut this badge.
Okay. So cut this badge as in like someone tried to forcibly like make it so that the badge you know would not be visible any longer, or like did someone try to like how to say, like did someone try to deface it, or did someone try
Yeah.
to
So
take it out,
basically,
or like what?
yeah. So basically, someone tried to deface it, in the sense someone took it to a blacksmith and told it to like cut this symbol that is in the badge in half.
Okay, so I'll be like,
Basically,
yeah.
very kind of like disrespectful to the symbol that has been engraved in the badge.
Okay, so I'll be like, hey, my man, no need to get so confrontational. Like, I'm guessing you're a guardsman.
Yes, I am.
Mm, look, my man, I'm here. I'm not here to stir up trouble. Like, I'm just waiting here because my friend told me to come here. I'm new to the city, and like he said, he would meet me here. So if I go anywhere else and get lost, I might not be able to meet him. So could you please let me stand around here for a few minutes longer and see if he shows up? If he doesn't show up, I'll leave.
Uh, can you like stand around like 5 feet away, like outside this area, like so that people don't think that you're just standing right in the door of the building. Like,
Uh, sure. Can I go inside instead?
no, no, sorry, I can't let you in. Only some people can get in.
I see. I see. Okay. So okay. Can I like? Is there a spot where I can stand 5 feet away from the doorway where I can still see through the doorway to Creed what Creed is doing?
Mm, uh, roll a investigation check for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you see a area from where there is a like kind of like a blind spot to the where the guard is positioned,
Hmm?
and that blind spot you can directly see diagonally inside the door,
Yeah.
and you have a great look of Creed.
Hmm.
He's looking a little bit tiny, but you can see him.
Okay. So I say to the guard. I say to the guard. All right. And like I'll move away and like sure man. Like and yeah, keep up the good work. So I'll and like what would be your name by the way?
My name, my name is Mark.
Oh, thanks, Mark. Like, if I'm ever in trouble in the city, like I'll be sure to remember you as one of the shining examples of the guard in the city. Keep it up, and like I'll move away to like the blind spot.
Uh, okay, and he says this, and he goes to his post.
Hmm.
And you see inside, you see that Creed is right now standing in a like a very daunty posture, and he's basically kind of like talking to people and kind of scolding them.
Oh, I
uh,
see. Can I like from where I'm standing? Can I see his mouth? Like, can I see it moving?
I say that you are able to see his back
Hmm.
more uh, for a while you see that he's just standing, and you're able to see his back.
Okay. What
And
about the other guy? Can I see the other guy's face and the other guy's mouth moving?
yeah, you can, and you see
I
that
want to like see if I can try and lip read like what the guy.
you can roll I say perception check, but the DC will be a bit higher.
Sure. F.
Okay. You try to make out what he's trying to say, but eventually he's very like far away from you, and
Hmm.
you can just see his mannerism.
Yeah.
You definitely understand that Creed is scolding him,
Hmm.
and he's trying to kind of like apologize. And you see that Creed hands are behind his back, and he's like suddenly you see that his hands move in a way, and the person is like kind of like his behavior kind of changes, and you see that he basically goes to some of the workers, and he tells them to do something, and eventually those workers pick some like 5 6 crates, and these worker like eventually take those crates out of a different kind of like a big door that is like in the other side of the room.
Hmm.
And these people take the crate away, and Creed eventually bow to this guy, and he gets out of the door. And
Through the door he went in or through the other side?
yeah, through the door he went in. And
Okay.
are you trying to hide from him
Yeah,
now,
I
or
don't want
are
to
you
be
just
seen. I don't want to be seen.
uh, roll a stealth check?
Fuck.
uh, and you see that you didn't realize that, okay, this you were so focused in other guys, that what are they picking, what are they taking away, that you forgot to look for Creed. And he's just standing right there, and it's like, what the hell are you doing, Melamir?
Well, I was kind of concerned for your safety. Like the last time, like the when I came in and like how to say like some orcs wanted to murder you, man. Like I was scared for your safety, so I kind of followed you at a distance just to make sure you're safe.
And he comes close to, and he puts his hand on your shoulder and says, ah, don't worry, those people were my friends, the half orcs. They just sometimes get angry. but I know how to keep them in check. Don't worry about that.
Hmm. All right then. Can I sleep over at your place?
I usually sleep at tavern itself. I have a room booked there.
Oh, I see. Uh, well, you know how I am. I try to save money wherever possible. I was hoping you had a place somewhere in the city. Oh well.
I already booked a room for you all, the big room where you all can sleep.
Oh, you
It's
did?
a very big, yeah.
That's really nice
Didn't
of
I
you.
tell you? Didn't I tell you? Oh, bro, I'm such a
You might
forgetful
have,
guy,
but like in that all that confrontation, like again, I was thinking about the ox after that, and I might have missed what you said.
Uh, yeah. Oh, there they are. And you see the orcs, the same orcs that try to kill Creed, are coming right
Oh
in
crap,
front of you.
Creed, my
And
man, you better leave.
don't worry. Hey, Alma, how are you, my friend? And he like takes off his hand from your shoulder and he goes to Alma. And you see Alma is like, she takes her axe out and she's like, I'm gonna butcher you, Creed. I'm gonna butcher you. Where were you? And Creed is like, calm down. I was just doing your work. You don't need to be so angry at me. I know what is your problem. And I actually solved it for you. You just have to give your man Creed some of the time. Your problem is solved. You can go to your warehouse. You can check if your stuff is back or not.
Okay, so did Alma see me as well?
Yeah, she saw you
Okay,
with
I'm still
Creed.
standing back though. I'm not with like Creed
Hmm,
step forward, right? So I'm standing back.
hmm. And Alma is like, I don't believe you. You are a lying piece of shit. Alma, why would I lie to you? You are my best friend. You, I would never lie to. And you see the Creed is trying to put a hand in Alma's shoulder, but like Creed is like 5'5", and Alma is like 6'10", and he's trying his best to like approach her, but she basically is like, okay, let me send a man. Hey, go check. And she sends someone, and the guy just swoops off running, and he's like, well, I heard, Alma, you met my friends in the tavern, apparently. And Alma is like, yeah, I did. And she looks at you and she's like, he was there too.
Mm. And like I casually raise my hand and I'm like, "Hey Alma, like I like after what you said, I just like came around here looking for Creed. Yeah, he assured me that you two are friends.
We are not friends and we will never be friends. And Creed's like,
Huh?
she's lying. I'm not lying, Creed. Oh, you are. No, I'm
Okay,
not.
can I
And this
insult
is
her whether
happening.
she's actually lying?
Alma is lying or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You see that Alva is basically kind of not lying. Basically she's kind of an acquaintance to Creed. Uh, and I mean, she says that she's not Creed's friend.
Hmm.
And but who knows?
Hmm.
Again, you haven't seen her much. You haven't talked to her much, so you don't know
True.
basically.
All right.
And
So yeah.
while you are talking, suddenly the other man, the one who was off running, he comes back and says, the crates are there. The crates are there. Well, Creed, you can have your head in your body for today. Next time, this should not happen. Oh, sure. It will not happen. I'm so sorry. And Alma is like, leaves with the bunch of people that were following her. And he's like, come on, let's go. It's almost night now. We should head and
Close
sleep.
call, huh?
And yeah, happens all the time with me. Come on.
Sure. You know what? I actually believe you.
Oh, you are my friend, Melamir. You know everything about me. We work together, don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember a certain wizard very clearly.
And after a while, I say that you, show up to the tavern. I'll cut back to Oddy now.
Yeah.
Oddy, Bobish, and Zamera. What are you doing?
Right. So I'll, go on my own and try to find where the armor was.
Sorry, what?
I'll go off on my own and find the armor.
Okay.
Okay, and Oddy, are you ditching your friends
No,
and
I'll
going?
assist them.
No, I'll head on my own actually. I'll tell the others that I'm going
Okay,
somewhere
Okay,
and
cool.
go there on my own.
Okay. So you're gonna separate ways.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. See you tomorrow, or are we supposed to go back today?
Yeah, I
no,
think
no, it was
we have a
tomorrow.
room at the tavern. So see you tonight.
All right. Goodbye. Don't be too late, you guys. We don't know what's in store for us.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. I say it's almost like 8 or 9 p.m. and it's like night time now. And
Okay.
Zamira, you are going back to tavern.
Yeah.
Okay. And Bobish, you are going to where to find
Near
Alma?
armor shop. Armor,
The burning
ar-
shield.
burning shield.
The
Yeah,
Gleaming Shield,
Gleaming
the
shield.
armor one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you look around at the same place. You look around. There is a lot of like during the night time. You see that these lights are now more brighter. People have used magic to like make their shop more pretty. You see that there is much more of horde of people that it was before, and it's like a celebration of sort in the streets.
Mhm.
It's very difficult for you to even move right now, and eventually you find the Gleaming Shield shop, and you see there is a big shield that is right there in like top of the store, and just like
Mhm.
bright, and it's like basically you when you see this shield, I say, can you mm, roll a wisdom saving throw for me?
Okay. 18. Nice.
Okay. And you see at this shield, and you see that this shield is trying to call you, and it's saying, come to me, and enter this shop, and something like that, and you realize that okay, there is something magical about this, and eventually
Mhm.
you show up at the doorstep, and
No,
you
actually, I
see a
won't. I
lot of.
won't. I
Okay.
won't head in. I won't send
Okay.
anywhere. I'll try to find an alleyway sort of thing. Some where there's no one else.
I say it's you don't even need to roll anything because it's very difficult to find a alleyway that is empty in this place because everywhere there are people.
Okay, not empty, but somewhere I can talk to myself or talk to anyone.
Mm,
Just enough place
okay,
for me to sit down and
okay,
think.
okay. Can you roll a perception check for me?
Sure.
Okay. You see that although there is a lot of people like going from one place to another, you see there is a small kind of like a restroom kind of like place. You
Mhm.
see that someone have put a board there like if you want to use the facility you have to pay like 2 gold. No, no, 2 gold, not 2 gold, 2 silver. And yeah, this is it's kind of like a restroom facility that is there.
Okay. Okay, so I'll need
So
to pay to find my own space.
yeah.
Hmm. All right. Okay, do I see any rat or something nearby?
A rat.
Yep.
Okay. Can you roll a? No, no. What should you
Actually, you
roll?
know what? It's fine. I'll first go inside the restroom.
Okay.
Pay two SP.
Hmm.
Exchange
And the
GP for
person
that.
says only for 15-20 minutes. Okay. Not more than
Sure.
that.
Sure. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay. And you enter this place, you see that there is like there is a aroma that is like is there for the good
Mm-hmm.
smell, and there is like place there where you can like uh, easy up yourself. There is a sofa and next there in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
basically a place where you can sit and rest for a bit, and
Mm-hmm.
also like clean yourself, or like go to for like basically, yeah, like it's a very like you can also you also realize that this outside sound is kind of like very minimal here, like
Mm-hmm.
someone tried to like barricade all the windows and very properly so that you don't hear what is like going on outside.
Okay. So I'll sit inside a stall, bathroom stall,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I'll start casting beast sense. Sorry, speak with animals as a ritual.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay,
that's
so
10.
I'll say, yeah, you are casting a ritual, I'll say, and I'll cut back to Lucien. uh, Okay, who all are going to tavern? I think it's Melamir and Zamera, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I walk into the
Okay.
tavern along with Creed, right?
Yeah, you walk along with Creed. Okay. I'm cutting back to Lucien. Lucien, it takes you a
Yes.
lot of time to go from this dockward to क्या नाम था इसका क्रेवन
Hmm?
क्रेवन वार्ड इस जगह का नाम क्रैव
Uh,
क्रेवी वार्ड व्हाटएवर
Caravan
ओके
Ward Zora.
कैरावन नहीं है ये कुछ और है व्हाटएवर इट ओके
पता नहीं.
हाँ caravan ward okay it's a caravan ward I can't read this let me just rename it to caravan ward okay you go to caravan ward and you see it took you a lot of time to reach that place event you see hook ward wala area where there were a lot of residential kind of buildings and people
Hmm.
who lives with their family live there and you felt a bit of like sadness during that walk and then you eventually come to a place that is basically the other part of the hook ward that is basically full of slums and very congested houses
Hmm.
uh, and eventually you enter this there is a gate around this area and you see 2-3 guards that are lined up there and you reach there and you see the caravan ward is like right behind this area
Hmm.
and yeah you're at the gate.
I'll go inside. Can I not go inside? Is it like closed off?
You see that there are 2-3 guards that are standing here and the moment you pass through and they are like "Okay, why are you going in, do you have anything to do at that place?"
Hmm. I need to talk to somebody, and
Oh, okay, may I ask who?
why are people not allowed to pass through here without telling everything about telling all reasons for their travel?
Well, this place is not basically for you can enter this place, we are not stopping, it's not part of Kalimport. It is in Kalimport, but it have its own rules and regulations.
Hmm.
So I just want to make you aware. That's it.
All right, all right. I'll take care. I'll not get into any funny business. I'll not cause any trouble. Don't worry.
Sure, sure. Okay. You may enter. And you Can you roll a perception check?
Mhm.
Just for the sake of information.
Six.
Lol. Okay. You realize that these people all are carrying like all are wearing really like drabby black clothes. It doesn't feel like that they are like part of the Kalimport guards, but they are like a separate league, a separate kind of like people, kind of a
Mhm.
group, and that's the only thing that you are able to notice.
Mhm.
Kind of like a group of people, a mercenary group or something like that.
Mhm. All right.
And eventually, they let you in. You enter the area, and uh, you see that this place is like have a different sort of energy. This place is kind of like dimly lit, but it's still full of people. You see all kind of people in different kind of dresses, and like they're roaming around here and there and talking and laughing. You see a lot of people are drinking like outside on roads.
All right.
Uh, and you see that some people are like playing games, some people are like smoking, and some people are selling their stuff. It's like it's very dark, very
Mhm.
dimly lit, but it's like you can see that people are having fun here.
Mhm.
And you see that there are like after like every road you see that similar kind of mercenary guard type person in a uniform standing. And you
Mhm.
see these mercenaries, they're kind of like talking to people, laughing with them. Some of them are even drinking with the people, and they're like basically everyone is having fun, right?
Mhm. Uh, I'll go up to like someone that's just like go up to one guard that looks like that looks nice to talk to, that like looks happy, wouldn't be suspicious of me too much. He's just having fun. I'll just go up to him and ask and be like, "Hey, can I ask you something?"
Oh, and he's like he's talking to someone else, and he's like, oh yes, yeah, yes, what is it?
I'm here to talk to someone named Zora. Do you know where I can find them?
May I ask what business you have with them?
I just need some information around a mission I'm supposed to be taking on.
Hmm. All right. Yeah, my okay. Patrick, come here, and you see a little boy
Mhm.
uh, run across the road, and he eventually shows up, and he looks. This boy is like kind of like wearing these raggedy clothes, and he's yes, Uncle Biren. This guy he wants to meet Zora. Would you take him to them? Sure, Uncle Biren. And he looks at you and he's like, follow me, sir.
Mhm.
And this kid is like start like walking, and you see he's very fast, and he's like going across the roads around the people so well because he's very tiny and he's like making his way, and he's just running and jumping from one place, and he's like all these people are kind of like not an obstacle for him, but for you
Mhm.
it is like kind of a difficult terrain, and you're like trying to like budge people away from their positions. And eventually this kid like stops in front of a big building, and you see this building is kind of like very drabby,
Mhm.
uh, and it seems like that a kind of a renovation work is going on there, and like you'll find them inside there, sir.
All right. Thanks for the help.
Okay. And he looks at you with his puppy eyes.
What do you need?
Uh, I I would like to eat something good tonight. So if I
Okay,
get some,
have a gold piece. I'll give me one gold.
oh, a gold piece. Oh my God, you're very generous, sir. Is there anything else you want me to do?
It's fine. I don't have smaller denominations in my pocket. You can have this.
Based as
Ah,
fuck.
oh, okay. I'll give you a tip if you are giving me this gold.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you will find someone small like me
Mm-hmm.
inside, but please be very respectful to them.
Are they Zora?
Kind of. Thank you so much, kind sir. And he salutes you and he leaves.
I'm just kind of confused. Like, how is some a person kind of a person? I go inside and glance around. Immediately, try to look for some like short person, like like
Okay.
the kid's height.
Okay. You are at the door and you knock. Basically, the door is locked and you
Mm-hmm.
knock, and suddenly a person opens up, and you see a guy with like long hair, and
Mm-hmm.
you see that he's wearing kind of these alchemy clothes, and like you see that he's wearing this apron and stuff, and
Hmm.
he have like very bright red hair and like blue eyes, and he looks at it. Hello, uh,
Hello.
what do you want at this time of the day, or I say night?
Ryu Zora.
Oh, okay. You want to meet Zora? I say I suggest you come here in the morning, just like a normal person.
No, I have some business in the morning. That's why I need to talk to Zora right now.
Uh, okay. Um. All right. He opens the door and he said, "Can I ask your name first?" And you say he takes out a diary and he's like scrolls some pages and he's like, "Can I ask what is your name and what
Lucian.
is it that you need?"
Lucian,
What?
and I'm here to ask some details about a mission I'm taking on.
Okay, ask detail about mission.
Yeah.
All right. Do you do know that Zora takes we have like we have some charges for any kind of help we do.
I'm not privy to these charges. What are these charges?
Well, you'll know when you'll ask the question.
All right.
It depends, like how much, come on, come in. And he opens the door, and you see you enter a room.
Hmm.
Okay. So I was basically not prepared for this about the map, but imagine that there is this room, and it's like kind of like an office room, but you see a lot of stuff is like scattered around. You see a lot of scrolls that are in the table. You see some books are like haphazardly thrown in like the sofa nearby. Some are on the ground, and you see that there is a big bookshelf, and you see different kind of like notebooks, and some of you can see a different like lines and lines of ledgers that are there, and you see that Zora is written on it, and these are like big books with bindings, and there is Zora written on it, and eventually you realize that similar kind of notebook you have seen in the hand of this guy who's writing a name,
Hmm.
and you see this guy like literally like clear out the sofa by throwing everything on the ground. He's like, come on, sit down. I'm so sorry for the condition. I was searching for
No, no, it's
something.
fine. You don't need to prepare anything. I can just stand and talk.
No, you're our customer, so sit down. And he like he's like, I I have to check on someone. Um, okay, and he leaves basically you like in that room,
Hmm.
And eventually you see like from like a door in the right side, you see that two people shows up, and both of them like you see that these two people like they look exactly the same. And but the only difference is that their appearance is kind of different. Like one of have the short hair, one of them have a long hair.
Hmm.
And with their like appearance and look, you realize that these are like kind of like wood elves. And it's very like quite like and you see that there are different kind of like body tattoos that are all over their body, and you see that both of them kind of like come inside the room, and they like stand nearby the bookshelf, and they are like looking at you. One of them is like kind of like staring at you, like she's like going to like kill you, or murder stare that is she have. But the other is like standing with like both her hands together conjoined, and she's looking at you with a very very pretty smile, and she's like very warm smile she's looking at you.
Hmm. So they would also like tall. I'm guessing not short as the child said.
Yeah, they are not short.
I'll be like, uh, I don't assume you are Zora.
And the one that is staring you with the murderous gaze, she, thank God you are the person who doesn't assume. There are a lot of people who like to assume a lot of things. And suddenly the other person, the other girl is like, ah, don't bother by what she says. She's just like that. Ah, yes, you'll meet Zora soon. Wait. Uh, do you want anything? Any tea, coffee, or biscuits? Anything?
No, I'm fine. I just need to talk and get out.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. And eventually you see that someone step inside, and you see uh, there's this person who's like very small. She's
Hmm.
like around 4 feet tall. She looks like a like 13, 14-year-old kid, and she have like kind of like a bob cut, and she have this like traditional tattoo over her nose. And she but when you look at her like back, you see a big great sword that is longer than her, and
Hmm.
it's like kind of like around her back. And she looks at you, and she walks towards the table, the table in the center. And eventually she take off her sword nearby, and she put it nearby, and she sits on the chair, and she asks you, okay, Lucien, what is it that you want to ask?
You're Zora, I'm presuming.
And you see that this guy eventually closed the door. And when he closes it, and she says, well, we all are Zora.
How are you all, Zora?
Well, a Zora is not just one person. It's basically us four. And she says, and she points at everyone and take one letter, and she points at that redhead. She said Z, and she points at one of the twin, O, and then she points at herself, R, and then she points at other twin, A, and she says, we are Zora.
Oh, so you're a group. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Lucien.
Yeah,
Uh,
so I've been contacted by this person called Creed, and he wants us.
he already made his move, that fool. I told him to stay put.
Yeah,
Lucien,
what do you know of Creed? Is he a trustworthy fellow?
of course, he's trustworthy. It's just, are you trustworthy? I do
Do you
know who you
care if
are,
I'm
Lucien.
trustworthy? I don't have any sensitive information against you.
You know what, Lucien? In my business, it is very important that everyone is trustworthy. You know,
Hmm.
and I do know a lot about you, Lucien. took me a little bit of time to get some notes on you, but yeah, I do know. And it seems like vengeance is something that basically push you, right?
Yes.
Well, I say you might be trustworthy, but you can be danger for us. So why would I help you?
I don't know. Could I do something for you in return? Do you need money?
You know what? Uh, you can ask me the questions, but I'll tell you what you have to do eventually.
Hmm.
And you know what? You can do me a favor. Just tell Creed that I know that he called you all and you all are going somewhere.
Hmm.
I told him to stay put, but that idiot, well, he doesn't listen to anyone, does he? Well, I hope you come back in one piece. You will get a
Yeah.
chance to have a business with me later on.
Yeah, about that, where he's sending us. What do you know about that place?
Well, this place is basically a crypt, a tomb of an old ancient priest, basically a priest of Lathander, a priest that swore on his life to protect something very valuable.
Hmm.
Is
And
Creed going with you?
I think he said yes.
Hmm. I mean, you people cannot even enter that place without him. So basically, take care of him.
Alright, and this Carlisle Veres dude, that.
And the moment you say this name, you see that she, like her hands was like kind of like conjoined, and you hear that she clenches her punch, and you can hear her knuckles cracking. You see, don't worry, we'll meet this bastard soon.
I see he's got a problem with everyone around here.
And he's a problematic guy. What do I say?
Yeah, I just wanna know the straight and sweet and narrow way to get to him. I wanna kill him as soon as possible, as quick as possible.
I am working on it. And you see, she puts out a dagger and she put the dagger on the table. You see,
Hmm.
there's a piece of paper that is written Sultan's birthday on it, and you
Hmm.
see that it's kind of like an invitation card.
Hmm.
And she says, "I'm working on it," and you can like, yeah, that's what you see.
I'm gonna like take the dagger out of the table that she's put, like take the card out and say thanks. Any other information you could provide that would be useful?
I'll just say that people say that that tomb is cursed now, so might be some undeads that are roaming around. That tomb used to be a temple, a protection, a protected place. But our enemy kind of like desecrated it, tried to enter that place.
Hmm.
But so it might be more difficult to get that artifact now. So beware, be on your guard. But I
Yeah,
think,
about sorry.
yeah, so but Creed is going with you, so he'll tell you.
Yeah, about that, I just wish to ask: is there anything that could help us take care of these undead as fast as possible?
Kill them, hack them, slash them, that's what I know. You might ask Renan. By the way, my name is Rin, and she
Hmm.
puts her hand forward. You see a very childish hand, very small fingers.
Hmm. I'll just like
And
grab like her like two fingers and just handshake, like a
okay.
tiny little handshake. Then take my hand back.
Uh, and you see that she looks at the guy, the redhead guy. Zenon might help you. He knows some stuff. He can. I don't know. My way is hacking and slashing. So
Mhm.
and Zenon like, yeah, okay. I don't think I have anything. Oh my god. Oh, wait a second. I have to check. And he goes around the back, and you hear some voices, like he's like throwing some things. You see some glasses are breaking. You see some like feel you hear a cat's voice who is getting dropped on the ground, meow, and you hear like tables and like chairs are like getting moved. And he comes out of the room and he says, Oh, okay. So basically, he hands you a bottle of water, and he says, "This is the holy water. You can like just throw it on them, and this might help, I guess."
Mhm. Nice. I'll take out like my dagger and rapier and be like, anything for these?
I say just pour this water on your dagger. I guess
Mhm.
that work. I don't know.
All right, I'll
You
let
know,
you know. How
my
much for this
it is
holy water?
Uh, I say it's on the house, but I suggest that if a person with the holiness, the power of holiness, use it will be better than
Mhm.
you know.
All right.
Okay, I'll send the attribute. To- Okay, let me. I'm pasting the information in the chat. Okay, of Roll20.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I say that I don't know how it works basically, but I
Mhm.
say that you can like use it like on your weapons, or you can just
Mhm.
throw it as a bonus action. I say chalo, ठीक है?
Mhm.
And you can only use it like 3 times
Yeah.
on a weapon or like by throwing.
Mhm.
ठीक है?
Yep. Tinku. I'll take it and be like, all right. If it's on the house, then thanks for the help. I'll put my hand forward, shake his hand.
Yeah, he shakes back, and one of the nice twin shows up and says, "Good luck. I hope you get what you want because we all want that." And you
Yeah,
see
I
kind of a
also hope.
desperation in her face. Yeah.
I also hope that I get what I want. It's the only reason I'm here. It's the only reason I wish to be alive.
Hmm. I can understand. I say we all can understand what you're saying.
Mhm.
By the way, it's very late, guys. I'm going by. I need to go to bed. Come on, Ori, let's go.
Thanks for your
And
concern. I'll be taking my leave now. Leave.
yeah, and eventually the door shuts off. You see now that it's like around where it's kind of like very night. I
Mhm.
almost midnight, and the streets are now like a bit empty, and but you see the guards are there, like all the guards.
Mhm.
And while are you heading back to tavern?
Yeah, I'll just put my hood up, put my cloak up, hood up, put the holy water in my pockets,
Okay,
and I'll just move with haste.
okay. And you see these guards. One of the guard that you talked at first, the
Mhm.
Viren guy. He looks at you and says, "I hope you met Zora."
Yeah, I met Zora.
Cool, cool.
They're a fun bunch.
Indeed, they are. I'm happy to work for them.
Mhm.
And eventually, you go to tavern. I'll go to Oddy now. Oddy, what are you doing?
Yes. Am I alone now? Everyone's left, right?
Yeah, I say that Bobish left, then Zamera also left. Eventually, you also left that area and you entered from this gate and you eventually took the shortcuts. You knew this, you know this place very well, so you know how to like maneuver and you reach at your place and
Mm.
now you go to the same uh, the same hut that your parents and your siblings live in and yeah.
Right. So I go in. I'll go to my parents. I'll tell them about. So something's come up, and I'm going to be out for a few days, and I need you to not worry. Um, I have something for you, and I'm going to give them the pouch of 60 gold that I got,
Okay.
and they should
Oh,
take care of you for some time.
oh, Oddy. But you also need some money for yourself, child.
I have enough for myself. Um,
Oh,
I hope you never have to use this, but I'm gonna take a dagger out and I'm gonna tie it under the bed. So I mean, so they can like just use it, remove the dagger anytime. Let's hope you never get to use it, but it's here just for uh,
is, is is
just in case.
everything, Oddy, is everything okay? You're not doing anything dangerous, are you?
Uh no, it's not that dangerous. I have people covering for me, I guess.
And while you're talking, suddenly a child enters the door and he says, Oddy, you're back.
Oh, hey, little
And he
man.
hugs you and he hugs you
Hey,
and he says, you know, I met a very nice man today. He gave me 1 gold. Look at this. And he shows you the gold piece.
That's
my.
really
Oh, that's great. You already started making money.
Yeah, I help some people. You know what? You know, Zora, they help us a lot. You know, they give us sometimes free food too. And they even help with some of the medicines for father. So I thought, why not work for them and be a good person like you?
That's fantastic. Um, don't skip school though while doing all this.
But you know, Audie, I don't like maths.
It's okay. Math can be hard sometimes, but gotta persevere.
I'll ask Ali to teach me. You know, she's very nice. Have you seen her, the wood elf who hang out with Zora? She's very nice. She even like helps me a lot. I'll ask her. She knows a lot of maths too.
Yeah, I'm sure she can help. Um, so what do you want to eat?
Mm, I like to eat eggs. It's been so long we haven't eaten eggs.
Oh, it's great then. Yeah, we can arrange that. And from the pile of gold that I gave my mother, I'm gonna take a few coins and head out with my what was it, brother or sister or what? My sibling.
I say it's brother Patrick. I gave him a name. I'm sorry, Patrick.
It's okay. Let's go, Patrick. Let's get some eggs and let's just go out,
Okay. Mm.
get whatever he wants. Uh, Maybe a few extra things. Come back home, cook with everyone, spend time with the family, and basically, in the end, be like, okay, so now I have to go. Um, I'll be out for a few days. I don't know how long. Um, don't worry. There are strong people out there who will not let anything happen to me. And I've been training in some magic myself. I might be able to take care of myself. Um, but in case something does happen, which it won't, but in case, um, You can find. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
You can find. Zora will probably help you guys. But that will not happen. So I don't want you to think about it. But yeah, make sure Patrick goes to school every day, and I'll hug all of them. And yeah,
Okay.
I guess it's see you in a
When
while.
you hug them, you feel a warmth within you. You see that it feels like that warmth is coming from your blood, and you feel a little bit of magical energy inside you. And I say that you kind of like get a protection from your family for like 2 days, so you have a +1 AC.
Wow, amazing.
Much
Nice. And then I head
uh
back to the tavern.
okay. And I say everyone is now heading back to tavern, I guess, at
Mm.
last. Oh, not Bobish. Cut to Bobish.
Oh
Bobish,
no.
your
Yeah, sorry about that.
yeah, magic happened. It's okay. Everyone is taking their time. Yeah,
Yeah,
and your
so
magic is done now. What are you doing?
yeah, okay. First things I'll do is I'll try to find a rat or some other animal or bird that's
Mm,
nearby me.
okay, can you roll a investigation check for me?
Investigation. Oh, let's see. 12.
Okay. I say you find a very small rat that is like snickering around, trying to eat
Mhm.
the clothes and like basically trying to eat sofa, something like that.
All right, so I'll take some rations from my inside my pocket or somewhere. A little bit, bread piece or something, and I toss it in front of it. Hey, you little thing, come here.
Okay, what is it? Food.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
food.
yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have plenty more of it, but I need your help, little thing. Can you help me?
More food. Thank you. Yes, more food.
Okay. So I want you to tell me when do people get out of that armor shop?
People get out. What? When the
So,
close when they close shop,
yeah, when do they close shop?
oh they don't close shop. No shop is closed here.
Interesting.
Everything stay open every time.
Interesting. How to steal from shop?
I steal all the time. You need to be small, like me.
Hmm. I have plenty more of some food. If you can get me this from the shop, as many as you can, I'll give you bread. And get all your friends inside. I say holding out a gold piece.
Roll a persuasion check with a disadvantage because it's a rat. Dude, what do you want this rat? Ah, and the rat. I don't understand. And he start like eating your food that you have
Yeah,
given to him.
shame. Alright. I'll head back to tavern disappointed.
Okay. And you all eventually show up to the tavern and you see that uh, everyone is taking their time and it's almost midnight. And the first one to reach are basically Creed and Melamir and then Zamera. And then after that, you see that Bobish is also there, very sad and disappointed. Then Lucien, you enter the tavern, and then Oddy, you're the one who reaches last. And all of you are like basically show up. And Creed, I'll fast forward a little bit because, like I say, it's a kind of if anyone wants to do anything, you can tell me. But if not, then I'll fast forward a bit. That's the way.
I'm good.
All
I'm
good.
good.
Okay. So eventually you all show up and Creed is like, oh my gosh, guys, this like, it's almost midnight. We have to sleep. We have to rest, okay, for tomorrow. It is not going to be really easy, okay? And where are you all coming from? What are you doing? You know what? I don't want to know. Come on. And he like takes you all to this like upstairs in this area. You see, it's a very big storage room kind of area, but very clean and very like very airy. And like you see, there are two, three windows around. It's a very nice area, and you see that there are like five, six bedrolls that are like laid down uh, in certain distance. And Creed says, "Well, you all can rest here, and anything you want, Sam will be there, and you can just rest up, and I'll meet you all in the morning. I'll be, if you need anything, I'll be just next door." And he like basically not next door, but downstairs, basically just down your room. Creed have his rooms. Okay, so he says, "All right, good night, guys. I hope we'll have fun tomorrow and we'll get what we want." And he leaves. And what are you all doing? I hope you are sleeping. But if
Yeah.
you are doing something else, tell me.
Yeah.
I just need a blanket, and yeah, that should be me.
How are we just going to sleep holding
You
his
see that
movement?
around the bedroll, you have every necessity like blankets, and there is also a lantern. There are like some like good pillow. Like there is everything around you that you need to have a good night's sleep.
Oh, this is a lot better than the wooden plank I used to sleep in. And I will immediately uh, just sink into the bed and pull Razai or must.
Okay.
I'll just like grab a pillow and throw it towards like the corner of the room. Rest my
Mm.
back against it. Just, like sit cross-legged down on the floor in the corner with like a pillow behind my back. Take out take out a ring from that belonged to my deceased wife, and like half torn stuffed animal that belonged to my daughter. Just like take them out of my back pockets, just look at them, hold them, just think to myself, hold them close to my chest, close my eyes, and just stay there.
Okay.
Mm.
Someone else doing anything?
Yeah, yeah. So I'd be checking if there's any like if they're serving dinner at all because I haven't had dinner yet.
Okay. Uh, you see that you go downstairs again, and you see that Sam, not Sim. Sim is his brother, who doesn't show up much. Sam is like there, and he's cleaning up the place. You see, people are not there anymore.
Mm.
Two, three people are just like around the corners drinking, but most of the people are not there. And you see Sam is like looking at you and is like, "What do you want, sir?"
Mm. I'm like any chance you can serve anything for dinner?
Okay. We have we have some lentil soup and some bread and some bread rolls, and
Any meat?
we have some roasted duck and some roasted pheasant and rabbit as well. But they might be cold. Let me prepare them for you if you want.
Yeah, sure. I don't want to bother you too much, so like I don't mind if it's cold. Like you can just like you
Sir,
can you can just give me the like some roasted duck and some lentil. I'll take it up to.
sir, it's Sims and Sam's. We don't. we don't mess up with our quality. I'll give you the best food, okay? And he goes to the kitchen and he slams the door basically. And yeah, he tells you to like kind of wait.
Sure.
And
I'll sit down.
eventually, like after like 5 minutes, he shows up with a like big tray, and you see the lentil soup and whatever you asked for. He was, do you want something to drink?
No thanks. Just water.
And he goes back to his bar and he brings water and he put it down there. If you need
Sure.
anything, I'm just behind the bar. And he goes to behind the bar, and you see he lay down a bedroll, and he put a pillow and he fall asleep there.
So I'll just quickly eat my meal in silence. After finishing up my dinner, I'll go up to my room. Go and
Okay.
Yeah.
You eat and you sleep.
that's it.
Okay. Anyone else wants to do anything?
As Melamir like comes back to the room, I will stand for a bit before heading to bed and take out my idol of Lathander, and I'll hold it
Mhm.
tight against my chest and I'll just pray for a bit. Lathander, God of Dawn, please guide the light and the life of everyone here as you have always have guided me. This is a journey that I've
Mhm.
never embarked, and I need a way. I need a light that you've always shone upon me back at the temple. Even here, it requires you more than ever. And then I open my eyes, I don't think too much of it, and I sleep with the cross in my hand.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. And Bobish, you want to do anything?
Yeah, no, I'm just going to go to sleep holding my new axe tight. And as she's playing, Zamera is playing, after that I start mumbling in my sleep something similar to her that, my dear axe, please stay with me. Let's slice some people up.
Okay.
I love
And eventually, you all fall asleep. Um, or do you have dreams of your family? You see the smiling face of your mother, your father, and your siblings. You see yourself within them. And can you roll a d20 for me? Just
Just
in
a
case.
regular D20.
Yeah, just a normal d20.
That's a
Okay.
10.
Wow. Just एक कम होता तो मजा आ जाता. Okay. And you see that you feel you are happy and cozy inside your house, inside your small house. The you feel that the warmth of the the cooking pot, and you suddenly feel some shake in your house. Your house is shaking a little bit. You see outside the window there is a storm there. It's dark and stormy, but in this house you feel safe. And suddenly your mother hold your hand and she says, it's all right, Oddy, you'll be fine, everything will be fine. And eventually you go back to sleep. uh Next, I'll say it's Melamir. Melamir, you see a blue hue uh, in your dream. The hue is shimmering, and you see a butterfly that uh, fly around. And wherever it goes around with a glimmer. And you see that it's making all kind of shapes and patterns, and you feel little bit happy. Can you roll a d20 for me?
Sure.
Nice. You see that this butterfly is eventually growing, getting bigger and bigger and more beautiful. You can see the patterns inside the wings of this butterfly, and it's creating all these shimmers, and it's it start to hum a voice. You hear uh, a very amazing rhythm in your head, and you realize that this butterfly is now kind of like dancing around this hue and making different kind of patterns, and you hear words like peace, peace, Melamir, peace. You'll be fine, Melamir. I believe in you. And you hear this beautiful noise and sound and this magical hue around you, and eventually in this peaceful music you fall asleep. uh, and it's I'll say it's Lucien, your turn. Lucien, roll a d20 for me.
Hmm. 3.
You had to. Okay, I'll say you'll go last. Okay. uh,
Let's go.
Zamera, it's you. You close your eyes. After a while, you feel like you're floating around, and suddenly you see that you're standing somewhere. It's a very dark room, and you see a light that is coming from a spot, a very far away spot. Uh, and you see that the light is kind of like very glowing and creating a path towards you, and you feel like it's calling to you. Can you roll a d20 for me?
Okay. That's a 4.
Oh, wow. um you walk up to it, and you follow the path, and suddenly you feel a jolt of wind that is like try to throw you off the path, but you have to follow the path, and you try your best. You try to like hold your hands in front to stop the wind, but it's like the wind is getting stronger and stronger, and eventually it's so strong that with the gust you just fly off, and you fall down the path, and you fall down, and you fall into the darkness and darkness, and you see the light is getting further and further away, and you feel this terrible uh, pain in the chest, and you see yourself that you are falling into the darkness, and eventually you see some hands are growing around you, and they they are pulling you further and further into the darkness, and eventually the light doesn't is not visible at all. And I say, with a jolt you wake up. You had a very bad nightmare, and yeah, that's what happened.
I start to sweat profusely, and Lathantu, you showed me the way, but was I not strong enough? Was I not
Now
able to
I'll
do this?
and while you're asking yourself these questions, I'll say I'll come to Bobish. And Bobish, can you roll a d20 for me? अरे क्या प्रॉब्लम है तुम लोगों की? Okay. Okay, Bobish. You sleep, and you see that suddenly you look around. You open your eyes and you look around. You're at that place. You are in the dungeon of the Mad Mage. The same walls, the crawling space, and You you hear the laughter of the mage, and it's notorious. You know that he's laughing at you. You are dead, Bobish. You are dead. You're dreaming. Everything you just saw was a dream. You're still in my dungeon, Bobish. And he laughs hysterically. And suddenly you see a horde of brain, the gooey brain crawling towards you.
Jesus Christ.
And you see that it's coming closer and closer. What are you doing, Bobish? Are you running?
Yeah, no, I'm just going to slash my axe at them. I'm not going to let you eat my mind now again.
And
Yeah, I'll
you
just.
and you take out your great sword, your new great axe that you have just fought. And you hear a laugh, much more maniac this time. And says, "You think you can do anything here, Bobish? This is my dungeon." And you see this great axe turning into dust right in front of your eye. And the brain horde is coming closer and closer. What are you doing, Bobish?
Bobish,
Bobish.
hello.
Yeah, I lost my net. Sorry.
Acha, acha.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, your great axe turned into dust,
Mm-hmm.
Bobish, and the mad mage is laughing at you again.
Mm-hmm.
Bobish, Bobish, Bobish. You're gonna die again and again and again. And he's like laughing at you. And suddenly the brain is all the horde of brain is like almost close to you, and eventually it grasps your legs and then start to climb upon you, and eventually the complete horde, like the swarm of horde is like over your body, and everything is entering your body, and you feel the same pain again in your head, and you had a nightmare and you wake up. You can say a one
But
liner just like Zamera, but after that I have to cut to Lucien.
no,
Uh,
just shout. I'm just going to shout. Ah, not again.
Okay.
like,
Okay.
can I wake up and can I wake when he shouted? Can I wake up and tell him to shut the fuck up?
I'll give you the opportunity, but let's cut to Lucien, and
Sure,
then I'll
okay.
tell you what is happening. Okay. Lucien, you close your eyes
Mhm.
again. You are at that battlefield, but this time you're really aware of your dream that you had last time. You
Mhm.
see everyone dying again. You see everyone battling each other, useless battle that is happening. People dying around you. People are crying. Limbs are getting cut off. Heads are getting cut off. You see blood pouring out from people's uh, everywhere. You see a river of blood that is flowing now. The whole earth is now basically drenched in the blood of these people, and everyone is getting massacred. And you suddenly see a, a woman just standing between this wrath, this war,
Mhm.
and you see she's again calling out to you.
But I already forgot what name I gave her.
Bruh.
Even I forgot. Let's make new names.
Oh shit. Uh,
I, I will write this time. Okay, don't worry.
fuck. I'm not getting a name right now. I'm actually blanking out.
You can put that down as part of the dream.
Guys, I'll tell you one thing. Please take notes because I don't remember shit and I don't take notes. Yes, I am DM. Okay.
Arey monkey, you rolled like shit, no? So you can be like my name, my daughter's name. What is it? You can be something like
चलो ठीक है Monke, let's make up name jaldi. I think your wife's name was Martha or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, let's go Martha.
Of course.
I don't know why, but I
Bruh, let's
remember
just go for it.
Just your name.
Batman versus Superman was in my head. And your daughter name, what do you want it to be? I think it was
Daughter's name
Joy.
was Joy.
It was Joy, yeah. I gave her that name. Okay.
Was
Yeah.
she a nurse by any chance?
Kid.
Joy. She wanted to be, but she died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Okay.
Correct.
You follow them. You go towards them. You
Mhm.
see that she's looking normal. So is your child. Both of them are standing and they are calling out to you. They're calling out, Lucien, please.
Not
Hold my
again.
hand.
I can't take this again. I won't let this happen again. I look for anything on me. Do I have anything on me?
Yes, you have your weapons. You are basically in your war attire.
Mhm. I'll just throw my dagger at her.
You throw your dagger at her and it just passed through, basically. She
Mhm.
says, Lucien, it's me. It's me.
It's not
You're
you.
not.
You're not there.
I am.
You're not there. You can't do this to me.
Help us, Lucien. We need your
I
help.
am trying. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to bring you salvation. I'm trying to bring you peace. Just wait. Just wait a little longer.
If you would have been here, Lucien, you would have been alive. Your daughter would have been alive. You did this to us. You did. And she looks at your eyes and suddenly a wave, you feel an energy, a big wave, a wall of wave go across from her, from behind her. It passed through her and it almost reaches you, but it stopped just right there. And you see the moment that wall passed her, you see that her whole body, your daughter's body, turned uh, into basically decomposed, and you see that her body is like falling off. Her bones are visible now, and slowly and steadily you see that she's her skin is now dropping off and her bones are dropping off, her eye socket is dropping off. Same thing is happening to your sister, and eventually their whole body drops off into the ground. And you see in the horizon a big machine, and you see another wave coming towards you, and eventually it stuck you, the wave stuck you, and you feel the immense pain. It's like you feel the same pain that your wife and child must have felt, and you wake up.
Yeah, as Marth and Joy kind of like decompose almost, he'll just like drop to his knees, like sobbing, eyes red, tears dripping down his cheeks. Just be like, if only I was there. She is right. I should have been there. I should have been there for her, for Martha, for Joy. And like as in just punching the dirt and the mud below me. And as another beam comes, there's like a moment of like satisfaction almost. He's happy that might finally die at this point. Death is a mercy for him right now. He'll just like accept it. Like just take me out. Just kill me right now. Just take the second wave head on. And as he wakes up, he's like,
And you also have a opportunity to say one liner, and then I'll speak.
yeah. After I wake up,
Yeah.
he'll just be like, I should have been there for them. What was I doing? This isn't right. I should be dead, not them.
And you look around, you see Zamera is also awake, Bobish is also awake, and they both are looking at you. And you three woke up like around the same time, having similar nightmares. Not similar nightmares, but nightmares. And suddenly you hear Melamir say, what were you saying, Melamir?
Yeah, I'll be like, Bobish, what the fuck? Like, a guy needs to sleep. Shut the fuck up.
I'll toss something at him, whatever's near me. A barrel or something.
Guess there may be a pillow near.
Yeah, sure. I rage and throw a pillow at him.
Huh?
I rage and throw a pillow at you.
Come again?
I enter a rage and throw a pillow at you.
Rage and throw a pillow. Wow.
Okay.
Okay then.
Fine then. Yeah, I guess make a ranged attack roll, I guess.
DMG.
Are you having a pillow fight or something?
I don't know.
Nightmares, and you are having a pillow fight? Wow. Okay.
Insane.
Oddy, with this commotion, you also wake up, I say. I think they are throwing pillows at each other, and
No, it's just this guy threw a pillow at me.
yeah,
I'll
I
be
mean,
like, okay.
Bob is threw a pillow. Nobody knows what Melamir is doing. If you have
Melamir
to
just
say
be like,
anything.
God, you fucking.
Can't even get through a night with proper sleep. How are you gonna get through a dungeon?
I know, right?
Guys,
Melamir will try to
can you
go back to
tone it
sleep.
down?
We'll try. I'm sorry about that. As I say I'm sorry about that, I look at Lucien and I assume that he's experienced something similar, something really heartbreaking and devastating.
This is a long rest, right? If I do something
Yeah.
now, I'll get everything back by the morning.
Yeah, it's all right. You'll have your long rest. Don't worry.
Okay, then I'm just going to upcast bless on everyone, like silently, and like without even, like almost subconsciously, where I'm gonna look at them and be like, they look worried and sort of shaken by something in their sleep, and you're gonna feel all of you are gonna feel some warmth and light emanate from Oddy, and you're all blessed.
Okay. Who all three people can bless? You can bless three people, no?
Upcasting, so all four are blessed.
Okay. So you all feel a bit warmth in yourself, and you feel that you are safe now. You are not feeling that jittery feeling of darkness. Three of you. Melamir is not feeling very angry anymore. He's like, okay, okay. And yeah, I hope you all eventually sleep.
As Oddy silently casts this, I think I recognize a bless when it's casted. So I look at Oddy as he's doing this silently, and I just think to myself, is this that small light that was showing the path? I don't know. And I give a smile, and I hope this is what Lathander meant. I think we have to fight for this. And I go back to sleep.
Okay, and eventually...
I'll just say
Okay,
these 4 words.
Oddy.
As you say these heavy words, camera pans to Oddy, just yawning and then nodding off, boom, falling down the bed.
Okay. I say you all fall asleep. And yeah, you all wake up around the morning. Basically, Sam comes and he wakes you up all around. Uh, and he says, I heard a lot of commotion happening. What happened last night? Did anyone fought anyone? Did you destroyed any stuff of mine?
No, we just had a nap. No, that's fine.
Yeah, this room is very creepy. I used to sleep here and get nightmares every second day. That's why I left this room. And now
Hmm.
I sleep behind the bar.
Hmm.
But don't worry, it's very airy and you can get all the accommodations here. So yeah. By the way,
Okay.
you all are late. Creed is waiting for you.
Okay.
Yes,
Sure.
Yeah,
okay.
what's for
So
breakfast?
before I'll stop Audi and Zamera and just ask them if they sense any magic in this show.
Sense any magic?
Magic in this room? Hold on.
I don't.
I'll
Unless
I'll
Zamera has
actually
any.
I'll actually go ahead and cast detect magic.
Okay. It takes you 10 minutes. Everyone is waiting, standing around,
Does it
looking
take
at
me
each
10
other's
minutes?
faces.
No, it
Yes,
doesn't.
Yeah. No, it's an
concentration of
action, but
two.
it will last for 10 minutes.
Casting time is one action, so it only takes me
Wait.
6 seconds.
Oh, okay,
But
okay,
last
okay.
10
Sorry,
minutes.
sorry. I read duration. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, you
No, you
cast.
can ritual. If you ritual cast, it takes 10 minutes now.
Yeah. This I
Okay,
can cast at will though because I have
okay,
invocation.
okay. As you do it, you sense nothing around. It's like a normal. There is nothing magical about this place.
There's nothing here, Bobish.
Okay. Just something I thought.
Except when you look at Audi, you basically see his whole circulatory system glow up.
Oh
Like all the
yes,
blood, veins, heart, wherever the blood is in his body, all of that glows up.
yeah. That you detect magic.
The
Okay.
tiefling over here is trying to do something.
What? What am I doing?
I don't know. You're trying to do something magical.
I'm not doing anything.
I don't have time for this in the morning. Innkeeper, what's for breakfast?
Oh, I've laid everything down in the table where Creed is.
Well,
Can
let's go then. Like, is there any like? There's a place in the room to wash, right?
Yeah, you see that there is like a separate washroom downstairs nearby Creed's room.
Oh, okay. So I'll go down and I'll wash my face and my hands and go for the breakfast.
Okay. And you see Creed is like sitting nearby in the same table and he's like, oh, thank God you guys are here.
Why? What's wrong?
And Creed said, guys, okay. So this is the plan. We'll go. I know the place. I know the way. And when we reach there, I'll do something and it will open up for us the place. Um, Basically, it's a dangerous place, but I think you all can like take care of yourself very well. So
What do you mean?
yes,
Do something and it'll open up.
uh, basically you can say I have the key of that temple or the crypt or whatever it is.
Hmm. Can I roll inside only?
Yeah, sure.
Like what I'm trying to figure out is like why he used like the wording "I'll do something and it'll open up" rather than have like "I'll open the door" or something normal that you would say if you actually had a key
You can roll a perception check.
inside.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry, insight. Yeah. You say that you see that Creed is being very genuine about his the words that he's using. Uh,
Okay.
he's not hiding anything from anyone, especially you because you're an old friend.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah, that's what you're able to notice.
Cool.
So I say you all have breakfast. Anyone wants to do any shenanigans before leaving the tavern?
No.
Okay.
No,
So
I'm just
basically,
going.
mm-hmm, say.
I was just gonna say, like, when I took the dagger from the the Zora group, like, what was in the pamphlet? Like, what did it say? Whose birthday or something?
You read that it's basically kind of a newspaper cutting or something. You read the title of the news is
Mm-hmm.
Sultan's birthday, and you see some information that the new Sultan, who is just a 19-year-old young boy who defeated his father, a old tyrant or something, like a very rudely written comprehension about the old king, and
Mm-hmm.
he defeated his father after being exiled at the age of 4. He comes back and took back the throne. He's one of the
Hmm.
strongest sultan that we have ever seen, and to celebrate his 20th year, there is going to be a very amazing celebration. The whole city of Kalimpot will be मतलब basically दुल्हन की तरह सजाई जाएगी and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh.
there will be a celebration, a ball type celebration in the sultan's palace, and all the notable icons and celebrities and council member will be called upon the celebration.
Hmm.
When was this again?
Basically you see the date is like after a week.
Okay.
Okay. So, do I
Okay.
see that? You remember the guard, the insignia I saw on the guard's armor? Like, do I see that same kind of insignia anywhere on the map or something?
Mm, so the pamphlet is basically with Lucien right now. I don't know if he shared it with you and
Okay.
you're reading it or not.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So,
I can't tell you yet.
okay, cool. So, like, does Lucian read this out loud or is he just like silently reading it?
I'm probably Lucien is probably silently reading it.
Okay.
So,
So, but
like,
like, okay, yeah.
in how many days is this?
You a week from now it will
Okay.
be the celebration.
Yeah, just
I'll
that.
ask Lucian, like, what is that?
Just this pamphlet I found lying around.
Let me take a look.
It's nothing special. Why do you want to take a look?
Hmm. Just curious. I
It's
see, like, in my line of work, it pays to, look at things like this. Like, it appears to be some kind of pamphlet. So, it pays in my line of work to know all this information. That's why I'm
the Sultan's 20th birthday is being celebrated in a week.
really. Yeah, can I have a look at the pamphlet?
Here, I give him the
Okay.
pamphlet.
Yeah, now, now do I see?
Yeah, you do see the insignia,
Hmm.
and it's
Is it
the
the same
symbol.
one or?
Yeah, it's the old symbol, and then there is a line over it,
Hmm.
basically similar to the symbol that the soldier was wearing.
Okay, so I realize that the guardsman is basically like, how to say, so that so in what the guardsman insignia was, like, that line was added later, right?
Yeah, it seemed like that it was added later on our old badge.
Hmm. Okay, so either no, I guess like, I just take it to mean that, okay, like, all the guards uniforms must have been like changed or like slashed through to reflect the new symbol after the change in government.
I'll as Melamir is looking at this, I'll snap out of my daydreaming from the little bit of lack of sleep that I got. So Melamir, are you onto something?
Nothing.
Okay, it seems that you, I guess, figured out something by the looks of it, but if not,
What do you mean?
I've seen that look on many fallen adventurers in my temple, where they've seen a lot of maps and treasures and whatnot, and figure that they need some clue to get past and get something nice out of it.
It's nothing of consequence. Just a symbol of the change in government.
A symbol, huh? Interesting. Is this
Like
government
I
belongs here?
hand over the pamphlet and I'm like, take a look. The royal insignia has changed with the change in government.
Okay. I'll take a look and I'll try to remember if I can recognize this insignia from where I am. Like, does this make any, do I realize
Roll a
something
history
from
check.
this? Okay.
Roll a history check.
History.
Okay.
That's
You
11.
see that you realize that during your when you used to stay in temple, father was to be very strict with you regarding your studies, and during that time, you used to study about different places and how the government works, how things happen, and you remember that Kalimport insignia is like that, and you also see this weird line which is you have never seen before over it, and you feel that okay, this is something new, uh, and you also realize that yeah, I think that's the only thing that you realize, that this insignia is being kind of changed.
Yeah. I've seen this insignia where I am. It's very familiar to me. I guess you're right. They do seem like they're changing government, so it could be that.
It could definitely be what I just told you. It actually is. Good job, genius.
Condense condescending tone is something I get every day by adventurers. It's nice to hear it from someone who is healthy for a while till you drop dead.
I'll narrow my eyes at her, but I won't say anything.
I'm just joshing you. I will
That's
heal
fair.
you. You won't die that easily.
I hope not.
Melamir, are you some sort of a sneaky bastard?
Why would I answer that?
Understood.
Well, I'm definitely sneakier than you are, considering how much noise you make in the night.
We'll see who's a better sneak, and for your information, it was a nightmare. And that's why I asked you to check for magic
You're a super.
at the same time. Does it sound reasonable to you?
It sounds like you're all scared.
I'll just glance at Lucien as Melamir said that.
Yeah,
Amazing
sorry.
response.
Wow.
Amazing.
I
I
don't know
kind of
if this
blanked
was,
out
I
for a
don't know
second
if this
there.
is perfectly
What
in
were you
character or
saying?
not perfectly in character.
It is absolutely in character, I think. Like yeah, he doesn't really seem to be.
Monkey got his angst, and now it's not leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lucien, my friend, are you scared of the danger we're venturing into? Our
no.
good friend Melamir seems to think so.
Why would I be scared?
See, Melamir? He says he's not scared. Do you wish to argue with him?
Are you talking to me?
No. Melamir.
Huh? What?
Never mind. Let's just leave. I will
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
Sure.
You know, if you have trouble sleeping again, just let me know. I can help you out.
I,
Thank you, Oddy.
Oddy, I felt the holy presence that you spread last night. I know you brushed it off casually, but I want to thank you that actually helped me to sleep better.
Oh, that was nothing. Don't mention it.
Oh, so that was you. I wanted to open the window for a bit because it seemed like the temperature went up by a few degrees. First the guy yells, and then another guy makes it all stuffy and sweaty. This is why I work
Alright.
better alone.
Suddenly, Creed put his hand on the table. Guys, let's talk while we walk, shall we? And he takes you out, and basically you all uh, get back on the same road that you went, you treaded before. And he takes you along this way, and you walk for a while, and eventually when you reach this spot, you see that it's a very highly secured area. uh, he talked to the guards, and eventually they basically let you in. And he says that stick close. And you all see that this whole area is like, uh, you see a lot of soldiers that are marching. uh, you see some like armor smiths creating armor around the corner. You see like a bunch of buildings that are painted gray. And you realize that it's kind of a military spot of this area. And you all take this road. And uh, every time you are straying from the road, Creed is looking at you and saying, please stick around. And you slowly steadily pass this whole area. And you say that you started your journey around 8 a.m. and it takes you almost like around you like almost 3-4 hours to like cross this area. And eventually you show up at this place, and they open a door, and you eventually see a desert right in front of you. And you feel the wind blowing, and you feel the heat wave is uh, going across your face. And you see that there are some tents, and some people are living outside. But they are it's like quite a deserted area. And there are tents around. There are like people are basically living in the desert. And they are looking at you when you're going across. And eventually you are outside the city. And Bobish, you remember that you saw
Hmm.
this place because you basically turned up here only, like outside Kalimport,
Mhm.
and you all like now going across the desert. And yeah, this is what you're doing. You're like walking on the desert, and Creed is basically like taking you around. He's looking at the sun, and as he's looking around the dunes, and then he's closing his eyes, and he's like you see him making different kind of faces, and then he's like walking like, okay, this way. And yeah, that's what is happening right now. And anything anyone wants to say?
Yeah, so I would have pulled my hood up and like wrapped my scarf around my face, kind of, so that only my eyes are visible, just to protect from all the dust that's blowing across the place. Like, yeah, that's basically what I'll.
Mhm. Anyone else is doing anything?
No, just following them.
No, I'm just following him. I have my hood up. I'll just like tell him while we're walking there and passing that Zora knows you've contacted us and we're going there.
Okay. Wait, you said what? The last line, repeat that.
Zora knows that you've contacted us and
Ah.
we're going here.
And you see, he's like, he had his eyes closed, and suddenly he's like, oh shit. We should, why did you told them? Oh God. Oh God. Rin will kill me. Okay. Uh,
Is there a problem?
no, no, no problem. Just have to use my charms again, just like I always do. But it's Rin. She'll kill me. Yeah, she will kill me. Well, we'll think about future when it will eventually show up. So let me concentrate, okay? Or else we all will get lost in this desert, okay? And he closes his eye and is like, and he makes different kind of faces, and eventually he said, "Oh, that way." And you all suddenly climb different dunes, and then you climb this the plateau, and eventually you walk around and you show up at this area, and you see this uh, cave-like structure.
Mhm.
Uh, it's like it's almost covered with the sand. It's like it seems like it's very uh, old, and it's all covered in dust, and it's like the whole tomb is now like under a dune, and you all like stand just outside the wait a second, let me reply. Yeah. Yeah, you all stand outside this cave like structure. Basically, some of the area is basically caved in. You see that this door have been damaged, but there is kind of like a protective field around it. Although the damage happened outside the structure, but this doorway is still like looking normal.
Mhm.
So is this
So
what you
I'll
have
look
done
at it.
for Creed?
I'll ask Creed that if it's normal for a door to be damaged.
Oh yeah, yeah. The damage is done by none other than the person who wanted to enter, but he cannot. So, uh, and he goes to the door, and you see that there are this ancient ruins that are written above the door, and even around the door, both of the side of the door. And anyone know Celestial?
Yep, I know.
Okay, those who know Celestial, they realize that.
Yeah,
Uh,
I do too.
uh, holy holy Lythander, and then holy again, uh, savior, savior of life, savior, savior of life, savior of life. uh, and you see then there is a name of a priest in the right side, and the name is Varlikar. Let me type it on the chat, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not your name, okay, Kush?
I figured.
And you see there is a another structure right beside the cave, and you see there is a bowl in it, and there is something written there in celestial as well. uh, the chosen one, the chosen one, that's just written in on it. And yeah, basically Creed goes there and he takes out his dagger and he cut off like his palm, and you see start bleeding, and he like put the blood inside the bowl. And eventually the moment the blood get poured in the bowl, you see a radiant energy start like blast off, kind of like blast off. And it's like pick up all the blood, and eventually the shield, it gets removed. And he's like, all right guys, let's go. And he just put a hands across his palm and he heals himself. And yeah, come on guys, come on.
I knew it wasn't a physical key.
I'll start walking in.
Yeah.
Okay. And you all eventually enter the area. You okay, whoever wants to make an arcana check can make an arcana check. Just giving a hint. Like,
Yes,
if you
I
all
would
want.
like
No
to.
point me making it.
Not Melamir isn't experienced with magic.
You can't see anything, right?
Nope.
No, we cannot.
Cannot see anything.
Can you see something now?
Yep.
Yes.
Straight line.
Yeah, that's what you can see right now.
Oh, not 20 Arcana. Nice.
Kaun Mara? Nat 20?
Zamera.
So
Okay.
I
Zamira, the moment you enter this place, you feel uh, different energies uh, swarming across this whole place. You feel that this energy, there is a one energy that is much more stronger, which is basically a bit of necrotic in nature. And you also realize that this energy should not have been here. Like it's an energy that should not have been in this place. It's this place is trying to like uh oh shit, I forgot. Wait a second. Wait a second. अरे भाई टोकन कहाँ गया? Yeah. So this place is trying to like fight off this necrotic energy, but it's like seeping through its uh,
Essence.
stone, its walls, its essence. Yes, kind of like a fungus or a or a parasite that is trying to suck off this temple. And you feel the essence of temple as well. It's like this temple is kind of living and breathing, but it's basically kind of like dying of sorts.
okay. In reaction to this, I respond with
Yeah.
Can hear you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Can you hear
Can
me?
all of you see in the dark?
I can.
Oh, sorry. In response to this, I'm going to. I was muted. Lol. So I'm going to just fall down to my knees and start breathing again because I'm getting the sense that Lathander's presence is dwindling, and I just say out loud, this temple, it's Lathander feels like it's no more, or rather less. I don't know is happening, but something evil is lurking within these walls. It's almost like it's alive. I feel it. Lathander is telling me from another place.
Temple? I thought this was a tomb.
It is a tomb, but it somehow is connected to Lathander. And and since you all did not read, some of you may not understand Celestial, but the markings outside, they all mention that this was related to the temple in some way or shape or form. And the only person who could enter, or at least I assume the only person who could enter, is the chosen one. And I look back at Creed. Who are you, Creed?
Just a nobody. Don't worry, it's not a big deal. It's just some old people wrote some old text. You don't need to worry about those things.
I don't think it can be taken lightly, but we'll get back to that. I feel that we should be on the guard for what's to come.
Is it undead that you sense?
It's of a necrotic presence. I've felt this from my patients as well, from their poison, necrotic poison. It's quite deadly, for sure.
Is it something that corrupts living beings? Should we be worried about becoming one of them?
I'm not sure yet. But it's within these walls. It's living within these walls. Like veins.
Like veins, you say?
Yes.
So, do you think there's something trapped inside? Or is that the thing that is powering this whole place?
I would say the latter is probably the best assumption. Something is growing.
Well, it's not too late to turn back. I look at Creed. Is it?
Well, stay, Oddy, please. We have to do this.
I knew it. You're all scared.
Yes, I am. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
You
Okay.
speak a lot
While
about
you all
your.
are talking, can I know the journal order of the team, like who's going first and who's going last? Something like that.
Hmm.
I'll go first. That's fine.
I'll be behind Bobby.
I'll be last, I think.
As like, who was asking? Can everyone see in the dark? I forgot.
I was Oddy.
Yeah, I wanted to answer. I was gonna say I can't.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going to take out a candle and instead of lighting it, you're gonna see me basically like rub the wick with my fingers and cast light on it. So it's under the spell light now. It's got 30 feet courage. Oh no, 2020. And yeah, it's a white light candle now. And probably this will help you.
Thanks.
Okay, one thing I want you all to know, because this map is a bit smaller, 5 feet is 10 feet, okay? So, like, the distance is like one box is 10 feet. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And
वैसे टाइम हो रहा है या अभी चालू करना है ये वाला?
क्या कह रहा है? चालू करना है?
मतलब लाइक ये टूम्ब का जो टूम्ब या टेंपल या जो भी है.
Don't worry. Calm down. Araknyd.
हाँ. Right.
Okay. Okay. So eventually you start walking on the corridor, and you all eventually see that this corridor is very long. You reach up to the end. You see uh, you see a small shrine. Uh, Wait a second. Of Lythander, and you see that it's you. The more closer you reach, go to this place, you see these veins, black veins that are crawling across the ground around the wall, and you see this shrine, and the shrine is kind of like uh, there is like the veins are now all over the shrine. And can you all make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Bruh.
Save already. Oh my god.
Nice. I had advantage.
11.
17.
Dex save.
Oh,
Lat-
okay, that was not Bobish.
Lathander is not by my side today. And I'm literally in the temple of Lathander.
Right.
But it's corrupted now.
Yeah.
Zamera, it's corrupted. It makes
Yes.
sense.
It makes sense.
Uh,
Absolutely.
okay. I say, other than you, Lucien, Araknyd, you just made it, okay? Other
Oh,
than
I was
all
right.
of you, Zamera, you feel these minds basically like clutch your feet, and like you all also feel this, but you all jump around, you move, you cut the vines in time. Zamera, you are not able to stop these vines to take over you. You feel the same breathlessness that this temple is feeling, and eventually this vine, like uh, speedily, like takes you like away from these people, and you are not able to do anything. You're just stuck, and you just slide across, and you enter this room, and all
Can I
of you
like
Oh,
see
it was that
Zamera.
quick, huh? Okay.
can I like
Yeah.
attempt to grab her before she can be tracked down?
I say while this was happening, you all were trying to like
Hmm.
remove your vines because they were like clutching you, and you're trying to get away. But
Hmm.
suddenly you see Samira getting snapped away like in seconds, out of your vision, and getting inside this one room. And that's where we will end today's game.
Well, fuck.
Right.
Ah.
Final destination begins.
Hmm.
Lemon.
The part I really loved in today's session was the dream sequences, dude. My God, some dark shit.
Yeah.
The whole
This
mad mage shit
is
was like fucking dark, actually. Holy shit.
this at this point Zamira is like why, like bad dream Lathander is not supporting. Oh, this temple Lathander is gone. Boy, where are you? Where is the light?
Sad.
Man, this is intense.
Nice. GG, guys.
Okay. I hope you all enjoyed today's session. So
Yes.
much
Yeah,
RP,
it
so
was
much
pretty fun.
exploration.
Pretty fun, pretty.
Yeah.
मतलब सबको सबको कुछ करना है, उनको यहाँ भी जाना है, उनको इससे भी बात करनी है। मैं कह रही अच्छा ठीक है, ये भी बनाओ, लेट्स मेक दिस शिट अप, लेट्स मेक दिस शिट। बट बेसिकली आई एंजॉयड इट
Yeah.
because I like making things at the moment. So I hope you all also like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
A lot.
and yeah, dream sequence was like basically also like I also enjoyed making that up. And yeah, thank you for like giving me so much from your backstories, and being so like being such an amazing role player, because that is how I'm able to like convey the story because of what you are giving me. And I'm sorry, Zamira. I had to end on a I had to end on a like
Cliffhanger,
the
yeah.
cliffhanger. Yes,
No,
so
absolutely.
that's what happened.
I'm all aboard for it.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
As
So that's it.
as a
from my side.
character, I might be screaming, but as a player, I'm screaming with excitement. This is getting interesting.
Fog.
The funny thing is, I was prepared for some battles that were going to happen soon, but you people role played so much. And then I
Yeah.
inserted the dream sequence as well. And I was like, "Arey yaar, matlab, everything happened, like role play happened." And I was like, "Okay, chalo." I'm prepared with combat stuff, like all सारे sheets खुला हुआ है, क्या क्या किससे लड़ाना है तुमको. But I have to open them again next time.
Nice.